Hello there, guys, and welcome to the great big British lockdown. And just give us a minute for people to come on before I continue. Mother, hello, if you're watching. I wasn't mad after all, hey. Hello there, Nikki. How you doing up there in Liverpool? Hello there, Maria. Where in the world are you, Maria, by the way? So where is everybody on lockdown? It'd be really great to know where you all are and how it is and how you're all feeling and how you're doing before I go into my nightly hour diary on how I feel about the ways of the world and where I'm up to in my own personal journey. And obviously we have all been brought to a halt, so I'm assuming the adoption drive just got halted, but obviously within that the whole world is about to come to a halt, obviously other than islands that are not governed by somebody who's telling us what to do. There's that up by Scotland. How is it up in Scotland? Because you guys aren't actually governed by Boris Johnson. So for those that don't know, those that are just coming in from police dragging you out from the pub thinking, oi, 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 why are you kicking me out of the fucking pub, you fucking cunt, and coming in with your kebab and getting kicked out of the kebab shop because it's getting like shut, and even the people in the shops are being told this is what is going to be happening, then obviously some people are just waking up to the fact that Boris Johnson has just put Great Britain on lockdown to secure the safety of the NHS and also to secure the safety of the breed of one said say bat-infested virus. So hello and welcome to my live. Let's see where we're going to go with this. This can be interesting. Let's see what email my mum sends me after my live. And if you've got a coffee, grab your coffee, grab your fags, do whatever you're going to do. And welcome to my hidden agenda. Dun, 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 dun. What's my hidden agenda? Everybody has an agenda. Mine started intentionally in 2010. And on my live tonight, I want to tell you a Disney story. It's a fairy tale story, but unfortunately, it's a true story. But I also want to ask a question. I'm actually just clearing out things that I managed to find free last night. I haven't been able to go out on my run tonight because I've had no one to sit with the kids while I go out and do my skipping late night. But this was in my skipping last night, and something come to mind prior to doing my live, and because I really don't give a shit about coming on with no makeup and everything, I thought, why not? And then prior to my live, as I was finding what is underneath here, this came in, and I thought, well, I'm not a leopard. I thought, I'm not that sort of person. I'm not a leopard. If I was an animal, what animal would I be? And something was quite interesting said about what is going to go on in these times. And obviously, it depends where you're coming from, where your core education, understanding, values and beliefs, and where your belief structures of the world come from. Who educated you? Who taught you? What books did you read? Who have you met along the way, and where did you get your beliefs from? Boris Johnson has just basically said, get in your fucking houses, and if not, then you're basically going to get issued with maybe a fine or maybe a what else did he say? I think he's a little bit locked down on how this is going to happen, because he knows there's going to be people that obviously are not going to listen to this. Is the virus worse than the flu? I am not medical. I am not here to discuss the ins and outs of the fact that the reality is people are dying. The fact is that family people out there don't know where their family members are who have passed due to the virus. I don't personally know anybody who has died. However, I do personally know family members of mine who have been on quarantine longer than all of us. I, for one, am somebody who is on child protection. I'm not on any disability register at this particular time because I'm not on PIP. I was per se on disability living allowance. However, my doctor knows that I am registered with lost and lost syndrome, Asperger's, and I would be classed as what is per se a vulnerable adult. I am in a Cat C building here in Portsmouth in the UK. Portsmouth is right down at the bottom of the island. So UK is an island, and I am here where my say, obviously it's not that shape, but I would be say here if you know the shape of Great Britain, and you can work out what my hands would do. So I'm in a 17-tower building that is basically full of old people who basically came down to their community room on, I can't think how long ago it was that I took the photograph of the poster going up. I can't remember how many days. I'm not counting in days. I don't even know what day it is today. So, or time. 10 to 2. So I know lockdown was at midnight. So basically a poster went up and they were all told to go back to their rooms and basically listen to further advice. Some people don't have the internet. Most people are old. They don't actually know how to use the internet. They don't have the latest phones. They're not connected up to Boris Johnson on the internet. They rely on the paper. They get their information from the paper. They go and buy the paper in the morning. That's what they do. It's what they're used to doing. They get up, they go out, they do their routine. Graham has a routine every morning. I just gave a sign away of what might be under here. Sorry, guys. Funny that this band has China on the back of it. No. Anyway, whatever we think about what's going on, a few weeks, a few months, back to sort of December as the world, so let's take the world, whether you believe the world is flat or whether you believe it is round and oblong, whatever shape you believe, these continents and countries come together to structure the ways of the world. And then us, say, people are born from our mother's womb and land in space, and we have a colour and a race, and you know, the world is divided by where the heat structures come in and how the crops land and blah, 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 blah. And it's all complicated by religion and politics and education and maths and science and all these linguistics like laws and statute laws and common laws and all these things. And then we get these labels and diagnosis upon us that just even confuse things even more. But at the end of the day, can a leopard change its spots? Now, what is a leopard? Let's have a look what a leopard, the nature of a leopard. The nature of a leopard. Let's see where this is going tonight. So the nature of the leopard. Compared to other wild cats, the leopard is relatively short legs and a long body with a large skull. Its fur is marked with this, rosettes, in a similar appearance to a jaguar, but has similar lighter physique, and its rosettes are generally smaller, dense. Okay, so what's the actual nature? What's the characteristics? Oh, don't you start flipping out on me now, PC. You stay there. Oh, guys, are you still there? Please tell me you're still there. Hang on, let me see if you're still there. Oh, is it black screened me? Fuck's sake, are you guys still there or is it gone? It has its black screened me. I've just put a post up on my wall to say that it's black screened me. That I don't need to see myself, so it doesn't bother me if I can't see me, but can you see and hear me, or at least hear me? If not, then I'll cut off and come back on. And if not, so yes, still here. Fantastic. So anyway, I don't need to see myself, that's fine. So anyway, the nature of a leopard. I'll just keep checking that dot up the top there to see if it's still running live or if it kicks out. So what's the actual facts about leopards? I want to know the facts. I want to know characteristics of a leopard. No, I don't want an instant whatever. How can I get rid of these fucking Google ads? Seriously, go away ads. So basically, they have powerful shoulders that help them for leaping and jumping abilities, from 6-meter horizontal leap to a 3 vertical leap. And leopards can swim, although not other big cats such as tigers, and they're known for their speed, so they can run very fast. Okay, so their actual, oh god, my back's really hurting. My camera's still on. Amber, just ring me if it cuts out. They can blend well in their environment, and that's something we're all going to have to do during all this. It's not actually giving me what I'm looking for. I was looking for, like, oh, let's have a look where it's from. So it's found in Africa. So basically the leopard is found in Africa. So can a, oh, I can't see myself. And I do find it quite easy seeing myself. But basically, can a black person become a white person? No. Can a leopard change its spots? No. Can people change? Yes. But can people change their core DNA structures, values, and beliefs and things like that? If someone can just make sure that I definitely can still hear me. If not, I'll just reset and it's fine. You can just rejoin me live again. And I definitely want to see myself before I do this. So I'll just do this, and I'm going to come over and take this off and go on to the next one, because even I want to see this open up. So anyway, can a leopard change its spots? I'm going to crack on and come back on, because it's freezing all over the place, even trying to open stuff up. Catch you in a minute.